Well, hi everybody at YouTube, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFL IBT. In this live stream, I will be giving feedback to one of my students. His name is Andres. He completed a pre-test, I think yesterday, and as one of my online TOEFL course students, I'm going to give him some feedback regarding his pronunciation. Alright, so Andres, I'm talking to you directly now. I'm going to send you the link to this video, so I'm going to talk to you directly from now on. Alright, so you sent me an email and you sent a whole bunch of information in here, so let's listen to it. So you've completed, and maybe, let me go to screen capture here. Let's see what you've written down here, right? So, you said I've completed the first lessons until lesson 24. So you're sending me the second pre-test. Say, if you would allow, I'd like to let you know two things. Lesson 8 has the same video as lesson 7. I fixed it. You say lesson 19 has the video that will correspond to lesson 8. So I took that video, I put it in lesson 8. And then I added a video for lesson 19, so I think I have straightened out that problem. Alright, so you say, I particularly think that I have improved when I recorded myself the first pre-test again. I did not send you this, it was just for myself. Pronunciation of all the words in each of those chapters, so you can know that. And then in vocabulary lesson 5 and 6, or 4, 5, and 6, you can also download the videos and get the pronunciation of all those words as well. So that's probably something that you want to do too. Remember, write these down. Vocabulary lesson 3, 4, 5, and 6. You say, I have another question about the tracking. It is quite difficult. I guess I speak slower than you, and the recordings, you want to say here, not records. The recordings are not perfect at all. When I read the paragraphs, I guess I can do it better when I do it a bit slower than you. I will try to follow your rhythm in the following videos, and that's important. And in the beginning, you cannot read as fast as I read, which is okay, but excuse me. But eventually, you want to be able to speak and read at the same speed as I'm reading. And actually, I speak slowly, a lot slower than speakers, for example, from New York and other areas of the United States. I grew up in Mississippi, so we speak a bit of a slower version of English. So my speech is actually not that fast. You also say the video is quite longer than a minute. I guess it's acceptable for the pre-test audio recordings, right? Yes, that's right. Except for the pre-test. Only send me 60 seconds of speaking or pronunciation practice, but the pre-test is an exception. Alright, I'm going to go into my email now, and I'm going to download your speaking. So give me a quick second so I can do that. And this will be the last speaking comments I have to give today. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, here we go. I'm downloading it. And now let's go over to the pre-test. And I'm going to listen to your recording, so we'll see how it goes, right? And if I need to, I will stop the video to try to give you some comments. So we're going to lesson number 25. We have it. Okay, so let me go ahead and get your recording going.
Active, actively, activity, compete, competed, competitive, competitively, humid, humidify, humidifier, dehumidifier, budget, budgeted, budgetary.
Okay.
Marriage patterns in rural Turkey are noticeably influenced by endogamous preferences within both village and kinship groups.
Had trouble here. Villages. 3 syllables, not 2 villages. So be careful of your grammatical word endings. And you're speaking too slowly. You really are. You cannot do this with TOEFL speaking, which is okay for right now, but you definitely need to speak faster.
Pay, pays, pat, pats, run, runs, cough, coughed, pass, passed, saved, used, solid, sift, planet, circumstances.
Okay, on this one, I want you to review the S. Pay, pays. Pot, pots. Run, runs. So you're not sure when to make the S an S or when to make the S a Z sound. That's definitely something that you can practice.
Conditioning, associate, techniques, discussion, resurrect, consecutive.
That word's resurrected. Again, sometimes you're not sure about those extra syllables with those grammatical word endings there. Be careful. Resurrected.
Dysfunctional, retreat, positive, classical, religious, harmony, provide, air conditioner, glass cleaner, myself, themselves.
With them, it's themselves, myself. So with self, stress goes in the second syllable, not the first.
13, 30, 14, 40,
Good,
15, 50, 16, 60,
Very good.
17, 70, 18, 80, 19, 90.
Okay, with lesson 30, the main thing, Andreas, is to review words that end in self and how to stress those particular words. That's the main thing.
Downwind, outdoors, break into, take out.
No, you had problems with every word there. So, certain kinds of compound words and verbs with particles, we put stress on either the second word or the second part of the word. So, downwind, outdoors, break into, take out.
The conduct of the conductor was inappropriate. She objected to being an object of his affection.
Okay.
Disrespect, interlock, outpace,
Outpace, interlock, disrespect. All right, let's keep going.
ESI, GPA, CEO.
Equal emphasis on all words with acronyms. USA, GPA, CEO. Got to put stress on all the letters there, not just the N.
Academic,
No, academic. Academic.
analytical,
Good.
liberty, fortify, cardiology,
With this word cardiology, so that cardiology, that needs to be longer, clear, louder, and higher pitched.
discussion, geography,
Geography.
cautious, Canadian,
Good.
chronological, absentee,
Good. Perfect.
overseer,
I would see more overseer, so put the stress on the second part of that word, overseer.
Vietnamese, pictures,
Yeah, picturesque. Picturesque.
technique, carpet, educate, education, motivate, motivation, operate, operation,
Okay.
overrated, he ate it, position, he fixed it, assume, a broom,
Good. So this is kind of seeing your sentence rhythm.
cool bike, cool biker, coolest biker. The player left the game in the fourth quarter.
All right.
Mr. Jones is grading his papers today.
Good rhythm. I like that. So Jones grading papers today. Mr. Jones is grading his papers today. The player left the game in the fourth quarter. Player left game fourth quarter. So I think your rhythm is not bad.
Can you give me a burger with cheese? She spoke with you. How's your homework coming along? Sue can go to the store. Sue can't go to the store. She can't run the whole distance. She can't run the whole distance.
I'm going to say no on the can and the can't. So, when it's positive, Andreas, this is lesson 35. So you got to say Sue can go to the store. Sue can't go to the store. She can run the whole distance. She can't run the whole distance. So the main thing, when the modal auxiliary is positive, it's not stressed very much. When it's negative, you have to stress the modal and the main verb. Okay, let's keep going.
She was at his house yesterday. She wasn't at his house yesterday.
All right.
Jane could talk to the other workers. Jane couldn't talk to the other workers.
Okay.
Speaker A.
Okay, now we're getting into intonation to see. I think in this case we're looking for a certain focus word in the sentence.
Did John go to the game last week? Speaker B. John went to the game yesterday. Speaker A.
So if we're going to put stress, did John go to the game last week? John went to the game yesterday. Right? So probably went and yesterday have to be stressed a little bit more.
What do you want to do? Speaker B. What do you want to do?
No.
Speaker A.
No, this is a disaster. Now you want to say this. What do you want to do? Speaker B says, what do you want to do? So you definitely can't say it the same way because Speaker B is wanting to know Speaker A's opinion. So that Speaker B takes the question and phrases it back or sends it back to Speaker A and must change the tone in order to be understood.
What are you working on? Speaker B. I'm working on a composition. Speaker A. What kind of composition? Speaker B. It's a history composition. Speaker A. When is it due? Speaker B. It's due Friday morning.
Now the problem that you're going to have, I just know, as sure as I know the sun's going to come up tomorrow, the main thing here with word stress and sentence stress and intonation, if it's a syllable, if it's a word, or if it's some part of the sentence, you have to make that part of it clear, longer, louder, and higher pitched. But you only do 3 of these things. You're making it a little clearer, a little longer, a little louder, but you're not changing the pitch. And that is what's going to kill your intonation. So you got to work on varying your tone. That's going to be important for you. For example, if I read this, what are you working on? I'm working on a composition. What kind of composition? It's a history composition. When is it due? It is due Friday morning.
There is an advantage and a disadvantage to your idea. Speaker A. Did she go on vacation in the summer? Speaker B. It was the winter when she went on vacation.
Again, it's the tone. So the first one is there is an advantage and a disadvantage to your idea. Did she go on the vacation in the summer? It was the winter when she went on vacation. So the higher pitch part of it, that's where you have to make your improvements.
Speaker A. That was a great movie. Speaker B. I say it was good.
No, not even close. In this case, that was a great movie. You're showing strong agreement. You don't say, well, that was a great movie. Yeah, it was good. No. That was a great movie. I'll say it was good. So you really got to put that energy in there. I'll say it was good. So you're showing very strong agreement to what the first speaker has said, and you do that through your intonation.
Speaker A. Why didn't you return the book to the library? You're wrong. I did return the book to the library.
Not bad, but still the pitch is killing you. It is killing you. So you have to say this. Why didn't you return the book to the library? You're wrong. I did return the book to the library. Notice how I say I did, and my tone goes up, I pause, and then I say return the book to the library. The whole rest of the sentence I say very quickly. You're wrong. I did return the book to the library. So it's all part of your intonation. Why are you doing this? Because in this case, the second speaker is contradicting what the first speaker has said, and to show that kind of contradiction, you need what's called contrastive stress or contrastive intonation.
I like apples, bananas, oranges, lemons, and grapes.
Close. I like apples, bananas, oranges, lemons, and grapes.
Speaker A. She has 12 members in her family. Speaker B. She has 12 members.
She has 12 members? Really? Wow. Think about it. Somebody goes to you and says, Andres, you just won $10 million. Are you going to say, what? No. Let's say it again. Andres, you just won $10 million. You're going to say, how much? Did you say $10 million? Really? So you got to show that emphatic surprise. You got to put emotion into your voice, or the tone is going to kill you during the speaking section. As sure as the sun comes up tomorrow, you got to get it. But this is why you're doing the pretest, right? So I can give you comments.
Speaker B. A. My phone number is 888-9002. Speaker B. Did you say 888-9002?
No, 888-9002?
I want to leave Johnny. I want to leave Johnny.
That was pretty good, actually.
Speaker A.
I think you got it. I want to leave Johnny. I want to leave Johnny. I want to leave Johnny.
I am going to the United States. Speaker B. Where?
Where? Where?
Speaker A. I'm going to the United States. Speaker B. Where?
Yes. Yes. That was actually pretty good. I think you got the main idea on that. So where? I'm going to the United States. Where? Excuse me, where are you going? I'm going to the United States. Where? So what city in the United States will you go to? So I think you're about 70% on that. You had more trouble on the first one. Again, it's that pitch. It's the intonation. What do you do about that, Andres? It's really hard. Music. Go to YouTube. Start singing some songs from some of the videos. You'll see the words in the videos. Sing those songs with the native speakers and really pay attention to your tone and your pitch, your inflection, whatever it is you want to call it. Really work on varying your intonation more. You can probably first do it through music, and once you can do it through music, it might be easier to do it in your conversational English.
23-foot-long sticks. 23-foot-long sticks.
20. 23-foot-long sticks. 23-foot-long sticks.
Where are you going? A. I'm going to Los Angeles. B. I'm going to Los Angeles.
No, the tone's got to go up. Why? Because you're not done with that idea. So the first sentence, I'm going to Los Angeles. And in the second one, I'm going to Los Angeles with my friends later on, right? So just make sure when you're not at the end of the sentence, but you're pausing after a thought group, that the tone needs to go up just a little bit.
Barry Thompson, who lives in my neighborhood, is coming to visit tomorrow. Very ordinary looking vampire bats.
Wait a minute, time out here. No. This V sound, what's going on here? Visit. Very ordinary looking vampire bats. So that V, you're pronouncing it maybe like you do in Spanish or Portuguese, more as a B sound, but not in English. Don't do that. Visit. Very. Vampire.
About one side and half a body which is the size of an adult's thumb. Sir Francis Galton, a cousin.
No, it's Sir Francis Galton, a cousin of Charles Darwin, was interested in the measurement of intelligence because he wanted to increase it through selective breeding. Again, at the end of each thought group, the tone needs to go up a little bit. Each time, Galton, Darwin, intelligence, because he wanted to increase it through selective breeding. At the end of the sentence, the tone drops, but in all other thought groups, at the end of each thought group, the tone should go up a little bit. You're not doing that. And remember, too, is once you have the thought group, for example, you have was interested in the measurement of intelligence. Notice I'm not pausing after interested. Was interested in the measurement of intelligence because they wanted to increase it through selective breeding. That's one of the reasons you cannot speak as fast as I can speak, because you're not blending the words within your thought groups. Once you learn how to do that, you're speaking fluency will speed up dramatically. But it takes practice to learn how to blend, and that's why you need to focus on lesson 43. No kidding.
Of Charles Darwin was interested in the measurement of intelligence because he wanted to increase it through selective breeding.
Too many pauses. Because he wanted to increase it through selective breeding. That's it. No other pauses.
Can you hold up the painting for me?
No, can you hold up the painting for me?
I wore a light sweater to the football game. Maybe you should ask Kenneth. He may know the answer.
Okay, I'm not going to listen to your responses to the questions right now. Do that another day, but okay, so let me just go over what we have here. Give me a quick second. Okay, here's what we got. You want to take a look at lesson number 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. So if you can make improvements, I think, with your intonation and also with your thought groups and your blending, if you can make improvements in at least those two areas, your speaking fluency will dramatically improve. All right? And thank you for doing this pre-test, and bye-bye.